Hi, my name is Mickayla Mcdonald, and I am enrolled in the RN nursing program here at Pro Institute. One of my professional goals is to finish college and get my degree as a RN nurse so I can pursue becoming a psychiatric mental health practitioner. Today, I will be reading a true story, a short story for our Nurse Life project. I hope you enjoy. One of the most heartbreaking experiences I have encountered in my life was watching someone who was my patient turn into my friend and died right in front of my eyes. I started working as a caregiver in June 2020. I remember the day before, me and Sylvia, my patients, were up talking and laughing while Gary grumpily gathered the garbage. Gary was her gardener, house cleaner, and he was my friend. As a caregiver, I am supposed to tend to my patient needs, meaning if they need anything, I am supposed to provide. The day before, everything was normal. She took her meds before 12 p.m. as she usually does. I gave her a bath around 2 p.m. and then fed her. We would always talk about life, and every time she would see me, she would always say, "I haven't seen you in years, my child. Where have you been?" Or, "Oh my God, I thought you forgot about me and moved on." She was always so dramatic, but in a good way. She would always say, I am just like her daughter, caring and kind. She told me how she wished she did more and accomplished major things in life. She was basically regretting her whole life decisions. I was comforting her and telling her she did enough and everything in life happens for a reason and never regret anything. She told me she was grateful that I was her caregiver and I always listened to her and tried to cheer her up. Her smile is like kryptonite to me. Then came night and we went to sleep. Then in the morning when I awoke, she was gone. She was 66 years old and full of life and joy. Waking up and seeing her laying there with no movement brought tears to my eyes, and that day my soul left my body. She was as cold as ice, her dark brown hair with layers of gray hair peeking through. Her eyes were a little swollen and shut. Around her light pink lips were now dark. She was starting to smell like rotten eggs and death. She was so small and pale with eyes so dull. She was so lifeless. Seeing her body lay there in the bed lifeless and hopeless like that made me want to hurl. I called 911 and let the company know what was going on. After Gary came inside and saw I was in distress and disbelief and told me to take a break. I went out for a run with Rachel, the neighbor, and I told her the news. Rachel ran right until she realized she was running around and round. That day, everyone's mood changed because you can be here today and be gone tomorrow. That was my first time experiencing death. Until this day, I'm still mentally messed up about the situation. But for her and myself, I keep going. I wish I could just click my heels and everything will go back to the way it was. To be in this situation made me realize that I want to do more with my life before it is finished. Just like Sylvia, I don't want to regret anything in my life. This is why becoming a professional nurse is so important to me. This is why I became a caregiver in the first place, to get hands-on experience that can lead me into becoming a nurse. I want to keep pushing and accomplishing all my dreams, and in doing so, I am now attending college here at Pro Institute and volunteering for any nurse-related opportunities. The experience I went through made me into the person I am today, which is outgoing and grateful for life and opportunities that come my way. I can't wait to graduate and be the nurse I want to be and help others in the process. Thank you for listening to my short story. In closing, I would like to give a personal shout out to my dad, Jason McDonald, and my stepmom, Michelle McDonald. I truly appreciate you both. You always encourage me and tell me to follow my dreams. So thank you.